How's it, English? Welcome to Longest Max Hawaii, the channel. Hmm. 98.7. Yay! It's been reading high. Hello. It's Monday, August 4th. I've been Mr. Fever Guy for the whole week. Giving updates to my sister because I can visit my mom. Otherwise I gotta stay away. And so I'm normal temperature this morning. Got a good night's rest. And drinking water. And during the week. So, anyways, I contacted all my little doctors during the week, even during the day. It's 99 to 100 all yesterday. 99 to 100, 99 to 100. I'm just getting frustrated, like angry. I'm angry at the fever. It's just bad enough. If it was worse, it's worth go to the emergency room and get it checked out. That's the thing. Then they figure out what the bug is, and then they figure out what antibiotic, because they have to be careful with the antibiotic thing. You just don't antibiotic everything. So it's not that bad, but it's not normal. So it's in the borderline. What do they call it? Hairline, borderline, gray area fever, whatever it is. And it's in that gray zone of fever. So I feel it, and it sucks. For a little bit, it's like tolerable, and after a while, it's like, there's a dull brain feeling, and then there's headache stuff and crank. Anyways, feeling okay now. So, and then I got that other shit. God, getting old is...
How did you get here?
Not for the... retarded. Getting old is tough freaking road. Gotta pay attention to all this stuff too. It's like, what the hell? So so I was not gonna do this video today, and then I thought, well, what if I'm home and I don't have to go to the doc? Then I'll just be like, it'll give me something to do for... It's like, crap, just do it. So I'm gonna do this little one. So I'm completely unprepared, which is like totally fine, because I'm usually unprepared anyways. What the hey?
Idiot.
Called me an idiot. So, yeah. So, there it is. Little vlog, little news. So, you got the bulk of the vlog there. A little extra on the vlog, it's not just me. Michael is in Tokyo. And at the moment, he's doing the Explore the City thing. So his plans are kind of getting a little up in the air, but it's exploring the city thing. And he said to me, he goes, what was it? Oh, shoot. It was like, this is I'm going to go to the Shibura crossing. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I thought that, he's going to go to one of those famous bridges. Those little kind of Shinto temple gate things. There's Shiburo crossing. It's like famous and ancient, has a big storied history. So hear about the past there. No, what that crossing, the Shiburu crossing, is an intersection inside Tokyo. So there's a big intersection, like a big, huge intersection. I don't know. It's not just like two. It's like many probably streets, right smack in the cities. It's and then the lights go green and people can go crosswalk. So imagine a big Tokyo crowd of people in a gigantic multi-street intersection crossing all at once. What the fuck? So it's like flash mob. I guess. I'm imagining what that is. So, wow, it's so much so that it's actually an event. It's a famous. Have you gone to the Shiburo crossing? No. They crossed the Rubicon. No, I have not. Once you do, you will know, and you do not know unless you experience it. And so, anyways, yeah, bless him. He's over there by himself at the moment in Tokyo. Ow!
It's what I want.
That would be a nightmare for me. Ugh. So, sorry. I mean, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna call my doctor's office anyways later. And the news is Trump is doing his Trump thing. Damn, man. And the MAGA Democrats, not Democrats, let me get that straight. The MAGA Republicans, not all the Republicans, but the MAGA ones, in Texas want to redistrict and steal seats out of the House. They call it gerrymandering. They redraw the lines on the map and they look, now we get more seats in the House. Now we can outvote you. And they want to do that. And this is an old-time, low-ball, dirty politic move. And they tried to outlaw it, I think, before. But they're doing it now in the legislatures of Texas. That's where they redraw the maps. And the Democratic Texas, which is bigger than you think, is like, we're going to start to block this. We're not going to have any hand in it. So they walk out. And they say to the news, they flee. They're fleeing. No, they walked out so they couldn't vote and have that done, is what they did. They sort of protested. It's like, hey, no, we're not doing that. And they walked out so they couldn't have an official vote to do that. And so that's what's happening now. So it's inevitable that they'll have to come back and they're going to be outvoted and it's going to happen. But doing that brings a big spotlight attention on it and they have to go, oh. And maybe people in the country go, oh. And
assuredly.
But it's just going to be another outrage that the MAGA crowd does. And it's like AI eventually is going to take over people in the world. Everyone fears that. It's being done with MAGA. Eventually it's going to be taken over. Unless something significant. Right now, nothing significant stopping that. So since that nothing significant stopping it, everyone, I think, is just, I'm going to go on board. It's empty promises, campaign promises and empty promises, except for those mega wealthy donors. The donors that gave him tons of money, he kept some promises there at the expense of a whole lot of middle class Americans. Middle class Americans are getting bited at the expense of them. And healthcare too. Healthcare and people across the world that, are now gonna starve to death.
Consciousness.
Because, cutting that program, that USAID it's not saving that much money at all. I mean, it's saving, that's not saving, it's not helping the economy, it's not saving it. And it's, by cutting it, where all those people and people in the USA, because people sometimes all of a sudden are only America first, they're getting that way. So people in America are going to be biting it. This is like the healthcare stuff and much Social Security, yeah, and much more. It's gonna just keep rolling down. These tariff things are gonna go in effect August 7th. This is what, the 4th? So when they go in effect, then the prices will be forced. Right now, some prices are jumping up because the companies are raising prices, not because they're going to eventually, and they don't want to shock people, so they're trying to like increment it. Because all of a sudden, if you're buying some product from some company and it just jacks the price up, you're just going to, oh yeah? Oh, I ain't going to buy it. Or can't afford it. And companies don't want that, so
it smells.
But it's going to be more and more people having to deal with less and less stuff, and everything prices are going to be up and up. That's what it's just going to go there. Shit. So, doom and gloom. Oh, and it's Mongoose Monday. Yeah, I had to Mongoose Monday. Yeah, don't want to forget that. It is Monday. I was gonna make this short, so let's make it short. Oh, too late now. The news. Oh gosh. Okay, getting trashed. Kauai beaches. Oh, Kauai is such a nice island. There's a lot of places are secluded in beaches. That's at Poipu. But the fishing around there, so like the fishing stuff and everything. So, oh, I'll make a living by fishing. But they're not good at it. Just leave a bunch of fishing junk on the stuff and good chance. So the beaches are just littered. So they keep having volunteers go down and clean up beaches and stuff like that. But it just keeps happening. The sports. This lady is swimming in the swimming thing. So these lady swimmers are going like, Olympic champion style. And Yamashita claims her career win in golf. And track and field. Are we having, the Olympics are going to be in Italy. Hello. Running. Okay. Back in the day, yes, that's where we need to relax. Go into the past. Everything was ideal in 1985. Relax. Let's go to a mom and pop tapa. She'll make some tapa for you. What kind of pattern you like? This one? No, that one. How about the calabash? I like William and Minnie Ka'avaloa and their granddaughter Pililani Ka'avaloa are headed to Washington, D.C., where they will teach Hawaiian crafts and culture to the Smithsonian Institution. Oh, good deal, yeah, before all the Hawaiian culture's lost to Smithsonian. Oh, God, look at some weenie news from the Smithsonian. Impeachment? Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, no. Oh, we're all good. We're Trumpies now. They're cowering to... Oh, gosh, and our big subject never touched on too much. AI up on the pedestal getting big. I think therefore I am human. AI. I think therefore soon you won't. Ha. I think that one's talking about, AI does everything. It's so easy to just have it done via AI. Oh, term paper? AI. Oh, commencement speech? AI. People won't know how to use their brain to do those things anymore. It'll just like you use it or lose it. It'll just atrophy. Oh boy. That's why I have a gut. I have to get rid of a gut.
Tsunami alert, evacuation on some that. So like a suffer by the students.
Let's do this one a little small. Really?
About time to rid Harbor of decrepit Falls of Clyde.
In my
Glass buried.
Oh, okay. In my overzealous anxiousness, I misread demise as misery. in the story Demise of Clyde. I said loudly to myself, "Thank you, sir." It is high time that the overaged ship sail away from our lovely shores. That 114-year-old oil tanker moored at Pier 7 in 1863 as a sightseeing object lost its glamour and turned into an objectionable, rusty hunk of decaying metal. Out with it! Use that precious piece of harbor front for mooring paying vessels. Use those funds to pay for homeless solutions. But there were motivated owners who asked for delays. The question that always haunted this 50-year-old Kama'aina, that's me, write this, is that what motivated our wise city leaders to give in to such absurd requests? Should those individuals be memorialized? And what happens if the ocean refuses to accept it? That ancient chariot, Gerard Ham, Nu'uanu.
Move out of my way.
Move out of my way. No, thank you for your letter, Gerard. Yeah, that's just freaking marvelous. The Falls of Clyde.
Kitchen.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's if you don't know, and if you grew up here, you know this thing. It was a thing back, like when I was a kid. It was the Falls of Clyde. The main thing about the Falls of Clyde is it's moored at the Honolulu Harbor. It's permanently docked. Not anymore now. It's a old style ship, like 100 years old, like 1800s kind of style. And it's four-masted at 4 masts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was like the big rig ship with the 4 masts and all the rigging, and it's like, So it's like ancient rigging, the big ship, the big 4-masted sailing ship. Right? And when it got debunked, they eventually turned it into a museum, and that seemed appropriate. And then it was sort of an attraction because people didn't really go to it that much. But it just sort of fell apart, and now it's...
I can't hear you.
Too late now. Now there's no more masts. They took stuff down. It's kind of rusty inside. No one goes on inside anymore. And just lately they removed the final anything historically salvageable. Like, oh, that might be historical. Little knob here. Put that in the museum or my collection. And so they're going to tow it out. They're going to cut it out and tow it out to sea and sink it, and it'll become an artificial reef. And yeah, the sea will accept the ancient chariot. Oh, so aptly put by a 50-year-old feeling like
Clyde.
He's like feeling no, get rid of the old thing. I'm too old. I'm young. Get rid of that. That's old. That'll get people get certain ways. It'll sink and it'll turn into a reef, and things will grow on it, and the marine life will love it. That's how that just
Look
turns
closer.
out.
Annoying.
Me myself, I just go. They lost their chance to restore and preserve it to be really an attraction. They just didn't business-wise do it. It didn't happen.
What will happen?
And it just sat there and got more dilapidated. And the reason, it's not because it's an oil tanker. I don't know, was it an oil tanker? Probably brought in all kinds of stuff. Because you gotta go by boat to get here shipping. But Honolulu Harbor, back in the day, like 1800s, even 1800s, let's say, was full of masted sailing ships. It was like it was like full of masted sailing. That's what made it like, it was a spectacle. Now you go there, it's like tankers and shipping barges. It's like necessary, but it's like industrial park kind of. But back then it was like a spectacle of wow.
Married.
And that was the last 4-masted sailing ship. That was why it would have been a thing. That's why it clung on, but no one took care of it, rusted to nothing.
Always.
So that's the Happy Monday. I hope I get out of this thingy. Okay, there's. So have a good day. The super wind for the last few days is over with, so now it's calmed down. Maybe I got him. Oh, I'll never do you. Goodbye.
I'm waving my hand in the air. I'm still mindless. I love you. Have a good day.